What is up, guys? This is DD again. I got another battle here. This is an NU battle I had against KingQuag, who's actually one of the 3 people that ever comment on my videos, which is awesome. And it is an NU battle, which is pretty cool because NU is a cool tier. And yeah, so I kind of brought some random stuff, and he has some pretty threatening stuff. Like, as you're gonna see in the team preview in a second, he has a Superior, which is a pretty big threat in NU because Calm Mind Superior can sweep teams pretty easily. I mean, I have been swept before, definitely. And yeah, he's also got Huntail as a potential shell. Actually, no, it's definitely a shell smasher. What am I saying? But I also have a shell smasher of my own in the form of Caracosta, and I got 2 birds, 2 turtles, and then a Mesprit and a mushroom. So that was pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was just kind of funny. I brought Tortuga and Caracosta because, you know, pre-evolutions and stuff, but they do serve a different purpose on the team. They're not both shell smashers, because Tortuga is actually a physical wall. But now I'm going to lead off with Swellow. Don't really know what he wants to lead off with, so I'm just going to U-turn out, and it ends up he leads off with his thing, Wormadam, yeah. So I figured he's just going to set up rocks, so I might as well go into Swanna. I could have gotten into Caracosta and Shell Smash before rocks, so that I maybe could have taken, no, I probably should have gone to Caracosta just to maintain my sturdy. But no, I go into Swanna to get it in before rocks, and I actually set up the rain because I figure my guys, like 3 out of 6 of them benefit from the rain, so I figure I might. Well, actually, no, Amoonguss does too because it, you know, gets rid of its fire weakness. But then, yeah, so I just decided to set up the rain, and I figure he has the T-Bolt, which is why he brought it in. So I'm gonna go out into my Mesprit. Just to, you know, take the T-Bolt, but he ends up going for the Psychic, which is just that much better, so I'm just going to take that really well, and now I'm going to go for the T-Wave on the switch, and what I don't know right now is that his Gardevoir was Scarf, so if he stayed in, and, I got the T-Wave off, that would have been awesome, because, you know, a Scarf Gardevoir, that's paralyzed is really pretty much useless. But now I'm just going to stand and take the Toxic instead of my Rocks, because I do have the Lagging Tail, so, you know, I'm not going to, like, take a Toxic on. Well, that's why he went first, basically, because I have the Lagging Tail. But, now I'm going to take a little bit of poison damage, and I'm just going to switch out, and I probably should have U-turned, but I wanted to keep this thing at a decent amount of HP so that I can maybe switch in again and get a Healing Wish off. But this is where not U-turning kind of came back to bite me in the ass, because he does go out into his Huntail, although I probably would have gone into Amoonguss anyways, because it's probably my best thing to take this thing on. But or I would have gone into Caracosta, Tortuga, because Tortuga does resist his ice and it's neutral water, but he actually I figure he has the ice type move, and he does have that in the form of Ice Fang, but because Amoonguss is bulky, I figure I can take it, but he ends up getting the freeze, which just sucks, because, you know, Amoonguss is really the only thing I have to take on a Superior. So yeah, and now he's just gonna Shell Smash. I actually went for the Giga Drain before when he Ice Fangs, so that did kind of matter. Because, yeah, I didn't go for the Spore, because if I went for the Spore, then, the Effect Spore would have stopped it from working. But, yeah, so he's poisoned now, because he got the Effect Spore, and I just stay in and try to wake up, or not try to wake up, try to unthaw. But, yeah, so that kind of sucks, and I go into Tortuga now just to take the Ice Fang, which I know is coming, and he ends up missing. So that was like 5% hacks for 10% hacks, but the freeze definitely mattered more, in my opinion, because now I don't have anything for Superior, quite honestly. I mean, I have Swellow and what's his face? Swanna, yeah. But here I'm gonna go stay in with Tortuga because I saw he Aqua Tailed the first time. And I thought he would overpredict and go for the Ice Fang if I brought in my Amoonguss, but no, he ends up going for the Aqua Tail again, which kind of sucks. But I knew Tortuga could take an Aqua Tail anyways, even if he is at +2 and Life Orb, because Tortuga's awesome and he can just take that really well. But now he's gonna go out into Superior, which is all right because I can switch out now. And I didn't want to protect because I thought at this point it was a Subseed set, quite honestly. So I wanted to do Amoonguss just to take, like, well, I knew he couldn't Leech Seed me, and I could maybe get some Black Sludge recovery going, so I could be at a better range of HP when I bring it back in, and I really just wanted to unthaw, but here he shows me the Calm Mind, which really, really sucks, because Calm Mind Superior, once this thing gets a few Calm Minds under its belt, it's going to be pretty difficult to take down, and yeah, so that's not good at all. And he does actually have the hidden power of ice, I guess, as you're gonna see in a little bit. He goes for the second Calm Mind. I stay in again, just trying to thaw out, and I think I was going for the Clear Smog, but Clear Smog doesn't go through subs, so yeah, my Clear Smog wouldn't have broken his sub anyways, which kind of sucks. But now I'm gonna go out into my Swallow, because I figured he's just gonna Calm Mind again. This was a really, really dangerous play that it really completely wrecked me, because I needed this Swallow to take this thing down, and now that I don't have it, I'm kind of fucked, quite honestly, because he's got a few he's got 2 Calm Minds, and my only other super effective move is my Hurricane on Swanna, I think that's my, or I have Ice Beam too, but I don't think Ice Beam's gonna break the sub, so I have to go for the Hurricane, and I actually end up hitting it, which is surprising, because, you know, 30% accuracy, I didn't think I would actually hit it. But yeah, I do end up hitting it, which is awesome, but I do end up sacking both my birds here, which kind of sucks, because, you know, dead bird is a dead bird. Never really want one of those. And yeah, now he's back at full HP with +2 special attack and special defense. So this is not a good situation for me. Yeah, but now I'm going to go into Mesprit. I'm going to go for the Healing Wish here, because I think I can take a Giga Drain, and I thought he might want to sub up. If he had subbed up there, I would have been screwed. Because then I couldn't have really done anything to him. But now I go for the Healing Wish, and I can go back into Amoonguss. And this is pretty crucial, because now I'm gonna get the freeze. I'm gonna unthaw, and I'm gonna be back at full HP. So I can definitely take on the Superior now. And as you're gonna see, it's gonna be awesome, because now he can't kill me with a hidden power ice, or yeah, ice. Yeah. If it had been fire, that would have been awesome, because then he would have just unthawed me before. But if he got, I don't know why he didn't go for the sub here. Like, I guess he was just being nice or something. But his sub, I couldn't have taken out his sub with a Clear Smog. I mean, it is stab and stuff, but it's only like 50 base power, and Amoonguss has decent special attack, not the best. And now he goes out into his Angie, and I somewhat predict the switch here, and I go for like the HP Fire. I didn't really know what hidden power I have. I thought it was HP Fire or Ice, and I thought he might go into his Wormadam, but no, it's actually not very effective against his Gardevoir, so I'm thinking it's either Psychic or Fighting, and I have no idea why I would run Psychic or Fighting. This is supposed to be Fire or Ice, and I thought it might be Fire, so that's why I went for it, but I guess it's, I don't know, that was probably just a miss-out. But now I'm gonna go for the Scarf Spore, because I really have nothing better to do. I mean, he tricked me, and yeah, it's not good. Or, no, yeah, he tricked me, a Scarf, and then I went for the Spore, so I'm locked into it, and I have to switch now, otherwise I break Sweet Claws, and he knows that, so he's gonna go into his Wormadam, because Wormadam walls a lot of stuff, and unfortunately it does not wall Caracosta, because I actually have the HP Fire, and I probably should have just gone for the HP Fire here. I mean, if he didn't have Rocks up, then I definitely would have gone for the HP Fire here, because then I would have maintained my Sturdy, and then I probably would have Shell Smashed if he brought his Superior in. But unfortunately, I was kind of banking on the Toxic missing or Para-Hacks, which is a lot to ask for, quite honestly. But he does end up getting the Toxic off, which kind of sucks, because now Caracosta only has a few turns in which he can, you know, do some damage to this team. And I definitely won't be able to sleep because Toxic damage, or sweep, because Toxic damage is going to rack up quickly. And he does have a Volbeat, which does have Prankster, and Prankster sub is pretty common on those kind of things. And now he's going to bring in his Gardevoir, stall for another turn of Toxic damage, and I'm actually going to go for the Stone Edge here, because I know that the whole Gardevoir line, evolutionary line, has pretty good special defense, but I think their defense is significantly lower. That's why I went for the Stone Edge there of the Hydro Pump, because they do have the same accuracy, so, you know, why not? And now he's going to go out into his Volbeat, and like I said, he's just going to sub up, stall a little bit for Toxic damage, and that's not good at all. I'll go for the HP Fire just because I don't want to miss a Stone Edge or a Hydro Pump, and, you know, an HP Fire is definitely going to break his sub. It probably would have taken him out from 75% HP anyways, but doesn't really matter because he keeps on subbing up, and I can't live this next Toxic damage, which really sucks, because now he just subs up again, and I HP Fire him, and he's not going to die because, you know, he's behind a sub. Alright, and yeah, I destroy the sub, and I think after this I'm going to send in Tortuga, because I don't know why. I figured I might be able to Aqua Jet, but his sub is also Prankster. But I go for the Toxic here, which is a really, really dangerous play. I have no idea why I did this. That was a weird play. That was actually really stupid, because if he had subbed up, I would have been screwed, because I think it looks like he had just enough to make a sub, maybe. But I guess he didn't really want to, I don't know, maybe he didn't feel like calculating how much he needed to make a sub. But anyways, now he's going, I'm just going to knock off, kind of predicting the switch. Didn't really know what he wanted to do, and I figured, yeah, just why not? And I go for the protect here, and I see he's going to brick break, so I decided to just stay in, because, you know, why not? I probably should have gone out to a Moongus, yeah, just to take the brick break, and I knock off his choice band, which is good and bad. He won't be doing as much, that's why I lived, but he also can switch up moves now, which kind of sucks, because now he's going to be able to take me out, and he doesn't even have to, like, stay in with, you know, keep on brick breaking my Amoonguss. And here, I kind of forget I was Scarf. Like, I was like, oh, I have this game won, this is gonna be awesome. But so I go for the Giga Drain, I'm like, okay, now I can just keep on clear smogging his Superior till it's dead. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm Scarfed, right? So that kind of messed me up. I was pretty confident at this point, actually, but as you're gonna see, I decided to go for a Giga Drain just once to see how much it does. I mean, if he recovers more with lefties, or like the same amount, I decided I'm just gonna run, because I really have no chance then. I'd have to crit him like every single time, and as you're gonna see, that does a pitiful amount of damage. I mean, Superior is a pretty bulky poke, which is why I don't do anything to it, but now he's definitely gonna win, so I just decided to run, because it's just gonna be like a huge stall war of me hitting him, and then he, like, you know, hitting me with an HP Fire or Ice. I think it was Ice, yeah. So I definitely lost there at that point, so I couldn't do anything, yeah. And yeah, I had a few battles yesterday, and I was just on like a huge losing streak. I was just completely failing. I don't know why. I couldn't do anything yesterday. Yeah, not a good day for battling for me. But anyways, so the next few battles are probably going to be losses, and yeah. Okay, anyways, thanks for watching, rate, comment, sub, and see you later.